Top 5 WNBA picks and predictions, Wednesday. There are 3 games in the WNBA this evening, and no shortage of options to consider. Here are some of our best WNBA picks for Wednesday, May 20th. Wednesday's best WNBA picks and predictions. Odds courtesy of DraftKings Sportsbook. Portland Fire at Indiana Fever. The Fever and Fire face off in a battle in Indiana to kick things off this evening. The Fever have their sights set on making it 2 consecutive wins on their home court, whereas the Fire will be looking for their first winning streak of the season after beating Connecticut on Monday. Indiana has been a more aggressive team offensively. We will take our chances with the Fever reaching 25 points before the Sun in the first quarter. Indiana is averaging over 27 points through the first 10 minutes of gameplay. The Fever are shooting just below 54% on 19 attempts in the first quarter. The Fire are averaging only 21 points in the first 10 minutes across 4 games. When playing at home, the Fever averages over 28 points in the first quarter. Indiana knocks down 54% of their first quarter attempts at home and 52.6% from beyond the arc. The Fever appears to have a pretty clear path to be the first team to reach 25 points in the first quarter tonight. Pick. First quarter race to 25 points Fever, minus 118. Portland Fire at Indiana Fever. Caitlin Clark may still be dealing with back discomfort going into this contest. Yet, that did not stop the Iowa legend from torching a Seattle team currently riddled with injury. Clark dropped 21 points with 10 assists and 7 boards in only 24 minutes on the floor against the Storm. We imagine Clark will be on the floor for a longer duration this evening, which should bode well for her to accumulate rebounds and assists. Clark is averaging 9 assists and 5 boards per game. The Indiana guard has finished with double-digit assists in 2 consecutive contests and has only been on the floor for over 31 minutes in 1 contest out of 4 played. Clark has had at least 14 potential assists in every game. If the Fever can connect on open looks, the young superstar has a chance to record 11-plus assists. Clark accumulated at least 14 combined rebounds plus assists in 2 consecutive contests. She has recorded 14-plus combined rebounds plus assists in 2 out 3 home games played at home this season. Pick. Caitlin Clark 14-plus rebounds plus assists, minus 125. Connecticut Sun at Seattle Storm. Neither option for the race to 25 points in the fourth quarter is likely to remain popular. You may want to consider getting to the window early on this one in case it starts trending in the wrong direction. The Storm and Sun are not the types of offensive units that pour on the points. The Connecticut Sun are averaging 20 points in the first quarter over 5 games. Connecticut has not scored 25-plus points in the first quarter in any of its 5 games. The Sun has connected on 41% of attempts from the field and a woeful 27% from beyond the arc in the initial 10 minutes. Connecticut is only averaging 8 field goals and 2.8 free throws in the first quarter. As for the Storm, it's been rough sailing since losing Dominique Malona to a concussion. The Storm are averaging 75 points through the previous 2 games. Without their most powerful offensive weapon on the floor, the first quarter scoring could suffer again. The Storm scored 19 points in their previous contest over the first 10 minutes of gameplay. Pick. First quarter race to 25 points, neither, minus 114. Dallas Wings at Chicago Sky. This selection makes up our largest return of the evening. A matchup against the high-powered offense of the Dallas Wings is certainly a tough one for any team. Having said that, Chicago is loaded with talent and looks comfortable in games at either a faster or slower pace. Chicago has also shown to be quite productive on the boards. The Sky are averaging 37 rebounds per game, 3rd in the league. The offense of the Sky took a massive hit over the weekend when Rickea Jackson had to be helped to the locker room after tearing her ACL. Jackson will miss the remainder of the season. Chicago will now have to look to their veterans to pick up the offense with such a vital piece removed. The Sky will have to put the clamps on the Wings' 3-point shooting. Chicago has the talent, size, and scoring to upset the Wings on the road, and we feel they do so for a plus 118 return. Pick. Sky Moneyline, plus 118. Dallas Wings at Chicago Sky. Camila Cardoso has recorded 2 double-doubles this season. The Sky Center is averaging 12 points and 10.3 rebounds per game. Cardoso has not played at home this season, yet finished with a double-double in 2 out of first 4 road games. A little love from the home court should boost the points and boards. Cardoso becomes one of the most integral offensive pieces now with the injury to Rickea Jackson. With Angel Reese out of the picture, Cardoso assumed the role of the team's best rebounder. Things are lined up for a big night for the South Carolina alum, and we are bullish on Cardoso finishing with a double-double. The Sky Center averaged 14.4 points and 7.9 rebounds per game when playing at home last season. Cardoso should have every opportunity to reach double-digit points and rebounds tonight,